Make fear your friend. What if I told you that your greatest enemy could become your greatest ally? What if the very thing you've been running from your entire life is actually the key to unlocking your true potential? Today, we're going to flip everything you thought you knew about fear on its head. By the end of this video, you'll understand why successful people don't eliminate fear. They befriend it. You'll learn the exact strategies to transform your fear from a paralyzing force into your most powerful motivator. And I'll show you real examples of people who did exactly that and achieved extraordinary results. But here's the warning. This isn't about positive thinking or feel-good motivational fluff. This is about rewiring your brain to see fear as data, not danger. So if you're ready to stop being controlled by your fears and start controlling them instead, stay with me, because what you're about to learn will change everything. In this video, we will discuss some argument, real-life example, command, prohibition, analogy, micro-practice, example, life application, life rise, the decline of life, to help you. The fear paradox. Here's something that will blow your mind. Every single person you admire, every successful entrepreneur, every world-class athlete, every great leader has one thing in common. They all feel fear. But here's the difference. They don't run from it. They run toward it. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He was terrified of failure. But instead of quitting, he used that fear as fuel. He practiced harder. He trained longer. He pushed himself beyond his limits. That fear of failure became his greatest motivator. Argument 1. Fear is information, not instruction. Let me destroy the first myth about fear. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your advisor. Think about it. When you feel fear, what is it really telling you? It's telling you that something matters to you. It's telling you that you're about to step outside your comfort zone. It's telling you that growth is about to happen. Command number 1, stop asking, how do I get rid of fear? Start asking, what is this fear trying to teach me? Small exercise, right now, think of something you're afraid of. Write it down. Now ask yourself, what would I attempt if I knew I couldn't fail? That's where your fear is pointing you. Argument 2. The comfort zone is a prison. Here's a hard truth that most people don't want to hear. Your comfort zone is not protecting you. It's imprisoning you. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're choosing to stay small. Every time you avoid fear, you're avoiding your potential. Prohibition. Never say, I can't do that because I'm scared. Say, I'm scared, which means I need to do that. Analogy. Fear is like a guard dog. It's supposed to protect you. But if you never leave your house because the dog is barking, you'll never experience life. The key is to train the dog, not hide from it. Argument 3. Fear and excitement are twins. Here's a scientific fact that will change how you see fear forever. Fear and excitement create the exact same physiological response in your body. Increased heart rate, sweating, butterflies in your stomach. The only difference is your interpretation. When you're about to go on a roller coaster, you call it excitement. When you're about to give a presentation, you call it fear. But your body can't tell the difference. Command number 2. The next time you feel fear, say out loud, I'm excited. Watch how the simple reframe changes everything. Hook point 2. The fear success formula. I'm about to share with you the exact formula that separates winners from losers. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not connections. It's this. Fear plus action equals growth. Most people experience fear and stop. Successful people experience fear and start. Argument 4. Fear is a compass to your dreams. Here's something most people never realize. Your biggest fears are pointing directly at your biggest dreams. You're not afraid of things that don't matter to you. You're afraid of things that matter deeply. That fear of starting a business, it's because you dream of freedom. That fear of speaking publicly, it's because you dream of impact. That fear of asking someone out, it's because you dream of love. Application in life. Make a list of your top 5 fears. Now, make a list of your top 5 dreams. Watch how they mirror each other. Real life example 1. Oprah Winfrey. Let me tell you about a woman who was born into poverty, faced abuse, and was told she was unfit for television. Oprah Winfrey was terrified of public speaking in her early career. She would shake before going on camera. Her voice would crack. Her hands would tremble. But instead of running from this fear, she made a decision. She would face it head on, one show at a time. She didn't wait for the fear to disappear. She acted with the fear. Today, she's one of the most influential media personalities in the world. Her fear of speaking became her greatest strength. Argument 5. The fear muscle gets stronger with use. Here's the truth about courage that nobody talks about. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is feeling fear and acting anyway. And just like any muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you face a fear, you're building your courage muscle. Every time you avoid a fear, you're weakening it. Small exercise. Do one thing that scares you every day for the next week. Call someone you've been avoiding. Apply for that job. Start that project. Watch how your relationship with fear transforms. Argument 6. Fear is the price of admission to greatness. Here's a reality check that most people refuse to accept. There is no path to greatness that doesn't involve fear. Every level of success requires you to face new fears. When you're starting out, you fear failure. When you're succeeding, you fear losing what you've built. When you're at the top, you fear being knocked down. Fear is not a bug in the system. It's a feature. It's how life ensures that only those who are truly committed reach the top. Prohibition: never expect fear to disappear completely. Instead, expect to get better at dancing with it. Argument 7. Fear keeps you sharp. Here's why eliminating fear would be the worst thing that could happen to you. Fear is your early warning system. It keeps you alert. It keeps you prepared. It forces you to think through risks. It makes you consider consequences. It pushes you to prepare more thoroughly. Without fear, you'd become reckless. You'd become careless. You'd become vulnerable. Analogy: fear is like the tension in a bow. Without it, the arrow goes nowhere. With too much, the bow breaks. With just the right amount, the arrow flies true. Real-life example 2. Colonel Sanders. Let me tell you about a man who was 62 years old when he decided to franchise his chicken recipe. Colonel Sanders was terrified of rejection. He had already failed at multiple businesses, but he had a choice. He could let fear keep him small, or he could use it as fuel. He drove around the country, sleeping in his car, getting rejected over and over again. He was rejected 1,009 times before someone finally said yes. That fear of poverty, that fear of failure, that fear of rejection drove him to persist. KFC is now worth billions of dollars. His fear didn't stop him. It powered him. Argument 8. Fear creates clarity. Here's something beautiful about fear that most people miss. Fear has a way of stripping away everything that doesn't matter. When you're facing something that scares you, your priorities become crystal clear. You stop worrying about what other people think. You stop procrastinating on meaningless tasks. You focus on what truly matters. Command number 3. The next time you're feeling scattered or unfocused, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? That fear will point you toward what you need to do. Argument 9. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Here's the mathematical truth about fear and regret. Fear is temporary. It lasts minutes, hours, maybe days. Regret lasts a lifetime. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Most people spend their entire lives running from temporary discomfort, only to be haunted by permanent regret. Application in life. When you're facing a decision, ask yourself, will I regret not trying this? If the answer is yes, feel the fear and do it anyway. Argument 10. Fear is the guardian of your growth. Here's the final argument that will change how you see fear forever. Fear is not trying to stop you. It's trying to prepare you. It's asking you, are you ready for what comes next? It's forcing you to level up before you level out. It's making sure you're strong enough to handle your success. Every fear you face and overcome makes you more capable of handling bigger challenges. Small exercise. Think of a fear you overcame in the past. How did overcoming it change you? What became possible because you faced that fear? Hook point 3. The transformation begins now. Right now, at this very moment, you have a choice. You can continue to let fear control your life, or you can start controlling your fear. You can continue to see fear as your enemy, or you can start seeing it as your ally. The choice is yours, but the time to choose is now. What we learned from this video? Let's recap the key lessons from today's video. First, fear is information, not instruction. It's telling you where your growth lies. Second, fear and excitement are physiologically identical. The difference is your interpretation. Third, your biggest fears point directly to your biggest dreams. Fourth, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the presence of fear. Fifth, fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Sixth, fear is the guardian of your growth, not the enemy of your success. Rise of life, when you make fear your friend, you unlock unlimited potential. Fall of life, when you let fear control you, you live a life of limitation and regret. Commands for moving forward. Stop asking how to eliminate fear. Start asking what fear is teaching you. Reframe fear as excitement. Your body can't tell the difference. Do one thing that scares you every day. Use fear as a compass pointing toward your dreams. Remember that fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Prohibitions to remember. Never say, I can't because I'm scared. Never expect fear to disappear completely. Never let fear make your decisions for you. If this video helped you see fear in a new way, make sure to like it and subscribe for more content on personal growth and success. Remember, every person you admire has felt the same fears you feel. The difference is they didn't let those fears choose their destiny. They felt the fear and acted anyway. Your dreams are on the other side of your fears. The only way to reach them is to walk through the fear, not around it. Make fear your friend and watch your life transform. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't run from fear. Run toward it. It's not your enemy, it's your ally. And it's time to start treating it that way. Thank you for spending these few minutes with us today. We hope something here touched your heart and reminded you of your own strengths. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What part spoke to you the most? How will you carry it into your life? Your voice matters. And when you share, you inspire more than you know. If this video gave you value, please like, subscribe, and pass it on to someone who might need this message today. Your support means the world to us. It helps us keep creating content that uplifts, encourages, and empowers. Until next time, stay inspired, stay growing, and never stop believing in your dream. Thank you.